Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today is day 12 of our Manifest a Romantic Relationship Masterclass. So let's talk about what I want you to do today. First, I hope you've really been enjoying this class and that you have been doing and applying the things that I've suggested to you. The reason I wanted to make this masterclass is I really wanted to emphasize how important applying these techniques or manifesting or changing yourself is in terms of getting what you want. My ultimate goal is that you manifest exactly what you want. So today I want to talk about Neville Goddard's technique or idea or whatever you want to call it of I Remember When. Now, I Remember When is a game where you're going to convince your mind and your imagination that some things you are experiencing are in the past. You're going to create a memory. Now, you can do this a few different ways. One way that I really like to do it, you can be like, oh, I remember when, we just first started talking and I got that first text from him. Or I remember when we weren't together. Like, remember back before we even knew each other and we weren't together. And so, like, so even in now, like if you don't have a romantic relationship or the romantic relationship in your life is not the one you want, you're going to go into your imagination and pretend like, or not even pretend, like you're going to create this memory of it being in the past. Because at some point, this now moment of dissatisfaction or not having a romantic relationship will be in the past. And that's what you're doing with I Remember When. Is you're going to go ahead and go into your future where you have your romantic relationship and changing yourself and getting in that feeling state of like, oh, I'm in my relationship, thinking back on before the relationship or those beginning moments of the relationship. So you could say something like, I remember when, my specific person and I were barely talking, and now we're together and married or whatever. I remember when I first saw my partner. I remember when, I had the best first date with my partner. I remember when we didn't even know each other. I remember when I was listening to Lovey's Manifest a Romantic Relationship Masterclass, learning how to manifest my now wonderful romantic relationship. So it's a pretty easy technique. It's pretty easy to do. What you're really doing is you're creating this now time. You're making it a memory that's in the past, because the reason you're doing it is you're thinking from the wish fulfilled. So if you put yourself in that moment when your wish is fulfilled, you're with your partner, you're in a romantic relationship that you love, and you're thinking back to before that time when this was the case. And you're sort of creating that memory, but your feeling of now looking back on that time is a feeling of from the wish fulfilled. You're in the wish fulfilled. And that's what your focus is on, your now time. You're kind of thinking back on, I remember when I didn't have this, because now you do have it. Because in that now you do have it energy, it's that now you do have it state that is going to manifest for you going forward. So you're putting yourself in that energy by putting now a moment where you don't have what you want as in the past, in your memory. And that is what you're doing. So with that, may you manifest exactly what you want.